Hi scholars, today we're going to be doing Module 5, Lesson 2. We're going to keep talking about shapes. Let's do the first problem together. It says, read it with me on your own, it says, Leo has 19 straws. Mark up the problem as you read. He uses 14 straws to make a shape. How many straws does he have left to make other shapes? Pause and mark up your problem. Go. Cool. If I were you, I would have marked up this number right here. I see the number 19, so I'm going to circle it. I see the number 14, so I'm going to circle it. And you see the words how many, which tell me that we're looking for a number. That's right. So the question says, how many straws does he have left? We're looking for how many left. Pause the video, read, draw, write, and then play when you're done. Cool. So you should have solved, and let's go over what your problem should look like. So we read the problem, we marked up the problem, so I'm going to give that a check. Now we need to draw using a tape diagram with labels. So I'm going to set up my tape diagram, and I know that a tape diagram has one box and then another right next to it, and then it has those two lines right at the top. So I'm going to add those two lines. One right there, one right there. Cool. So he has 19 straws. Then he uses 14 of them. If he uses 14 of them, that means he used them for something else. That means they're in a different place. So he started with 19. So that tells me 19 is my total. So I'm going to write it up here where the total goes. Then if 19 is my total, I know that 14 is one of my parts. So I'm going to fill that in on my tape diagram. If your tape diagram doesn't look like this, now is the time for you to go back and fix it on your page. So I'm going to draw 14 in this box. I'm going to draw using 1 10 stick and 4 ones because a number is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And I'm going to label it U for used. In the other box, I know that I need to find my other part. Let's write a number sentence that's going to help me solve this problem. For this problem, you can use either an addition or a subtraction number sentence. I'm going to use both of them on my page so that you can see what they are. For the addition number sentence, we are going to start with our part, which is 14, the part that we know. We're missing a part, so we're going to leave that one blank, and our total is 19. If we're going to solve using an addition number sentence, that means we need to grab 14 and count on to 19. Let's do it together. Get ready, go. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That means that Leo has 5 straws left to make shapes. I'm going to fill it in on my number sentence. Now, if we're going to use a subtraction number sentence, do we need to start with the part or the total? That's right. We need to start with the total. So my total is 19. So I'm going to write 19 first. And then we're going to subtract or take away a part of 14. Now we can either grab 14 and count up to 19, or grab 19 and count down 14. On your own, pause the video and either count up or count down. Great, so you should have gotten the answer of 5. I'm going to put 5 inside of our tape diagram and then draw 5 ones to show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a big thumbs up if that's what you got on your problem. Nice. Let's fill in our answer statement. Leo has 5 straws left. Now let's look at this challenge down here. Challenge, what possible shapes could Leo have created? Draw the different shapes Leo might have made. Label those shapes. So on your page, what you can do is you can draw all the different types of shapes that Leo might have made using 14 different straws. So maybe he made one that looks like, oops, let me redo that. Maybe he made one that looked like this, and I would label that rectangle. Or maybe he made a shape that looked like this, and you could label that square. These are just a couple of examples. You could have drawn a ton of different shapes. Let's keep going. On your packet, turn the page. And first, for this lesson, we're going to review some math words that you should have already learned in kindergarten. So this is easy stuff. You got this. Number 1, finger on number 1. That shape is a triangle. It's a triangle. It's a shape that has 3 sides and 3 corners. So on your page, you can see different examples of types of triangles. Cool, let's keep going. Number 2. Number 2 is a rectangle. A rectangle is a quadrilateral or a type of shape with 4 right angles, and it could either have the same or different length sides. So on the first picture of a rectangle, all those 4 sides are the same, and on the second, those sides, the top one and the side ones, the top ones are the same length and the side ones are the same length. Let's keep going. Number 3 says rhombus. It says exactly. A rhombus is a type of shape with 4 sides of the same length. So all the 4 sides of a rhombus are the same length. So if one side, for example, is 1 centimeter. We talked about centimeters a long time ago. Remember, all the way back in your brain. If one side is 1 centimeter, then all the sides are also 1 centimeter. That's a rhombus. Let's keep going. A square, number 4. A square is a special shape that is both a rectangle and a rhombus. So a square can either be a rectangle or a rhombus, or you can call it a square since it's a shape with 4 right angles and 4 sides of the same length. So if you look back at the rectangle and the rhombus, this picture, and this shape, all these 3 shapes that I've circled are the same shapes. These shapes are rectangles, rhombuses, and squares. So if you labeled them a rectangle, if you labeled it a rhombus, or if you labeled it a square, those would all be right. Let's keep going. Number 5 is a trapezoid. Can you say trapezoid? A trapezoid is a shape with 4 straight sides and 4 corners. So it's a little bit different from those 3 above, but a trapezoid has these sides that look like this, that go that are angled at this way. So it's a little bit different from those. Now it's your turn to grab some either crayons or colored pencils or markers. I need you to grab a red, blue, green, orange, brown, and pink. So go ahead and pause and grab those. And you're going to color circles red, squares blue, rectangles green, triangles orange, trapezoids brown, rhombuses pink. So go ahead and pause, and then we'll go over it together. Cool. Let's do it together. So starting with circles are red. I should see this circle colored red, and this circle colored red. Nice. Squares are blue. So I see 1, 2, 3. How many squares do you see on your page? See one right here. I see one right here. Good. And there's also another one. You could also color this one blue because it's technically a square. It has all the same sides. But we also might use a different color for it too. Next, let's do rectangles are green. I see one green rectangle right here. Next, next triangles are orange. So I should see 1 and 2 triangles colored in on your page. Give me a thumbs up if you got those 2. Yes, 2 thumbs up. And then trapezoids, which is our new shape, trapezoids are gonna be brown. So I am gonna grab my brown and color these trapezoids in. And color this one in. Yep, we got 2 trapezoids on there. And rhombuses are pink. So if you need to, what you can do is you can go back up to where we had our pictures of the rhombuses and look at what it says. It says a rhombus is a shape with 4 sides of the same length. Well, we already colored all our shapes, but do you see some shapes on there that have 4 sides all of the same length? Totally. I see this one right here. Let me draw it for you. I see this one. I'm going to color it pink and blue. I see this one right here. And I even see this one right here. So you can color those in multiple colors if you'd like. Cool, let's keep going. The next part says, draw a line to match the description to the shape. So you're going to look at numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and figure out which shape the words are describing. So let's do number 1 together. Number 1 says, put your finger on number 1, read it with me. It says, all 4 sides are equal length. So we're looking for a shape where all 4 sides are the same length. And remember, the length is how long something is. So if I were doing this, I would say, okay, looking for sides with all four sides are equal length. Is it the first shape? No, that's a circle. It doesn't have any sides. Okay, let's look at the next shape. The next shape has 1, 2, 3 sides. So it can't be that shape either. Next, let's look at this rectangle. The rectangle, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, but 2 of those sides have the same length and 2 of the sides have the same length. So not all 4 sides are the same length. Next, let's look at our new shape, the trapezoid. The trapezoid, oh, all 4 sides don't look like the same length, so it's not that one. Last, oh, this looks like a square / rhombus / rectangle because I see 4 sides and 4 right angles, and all 4 sides are the same length. So I'm going to take my line, draw it down here to match the square. Cool. Pause the video and try the next 4 on your own, and then we'll go over it together. Nice. Let's go over these together. Number 2 says 2 equal short sides and 2 equal long sides. So let's look at the first shape in our list. Circle. That doesn't have any sides at all, so we can do that one. Next shape has 1, 2, 3 sides. That's not 2 equal and 2 short and 2 long sides. Not going to pick that one. The next one, the rectangle. I see 2 equal short sides and 2 equal long sides. That looks good to me. I'm going to draw a line. Nice. The next shape says 4 straight sides and 4 corners. So of the shapes that are left, I have a circle, a triangle, and a trapezoid. A circle has no sides. A triangle has 3 sides, and a trapezoid is the only shape left with 4 sides. So I know that Number 3, 4 straight sides and 4 corners must go to the trapezoid. Number 4, 3 straight sides. I know it's my triangle. My triangle has 3 straight sides and 3 corners. And last one, no straight sides. Must be my circle. Nice. You got it. Let's keep going. Make sure you fix any of them on your page that you didn't get that time. Go ahead and turn the page. This is your independent practice. You're going to follow the directions. With the first one, you need your colors again. And for the next ones, you're going to follow the directions that are given on the page. Good luck. You got this. Keep working hard. And I miss you very much, and I can't wait to see you. Bye.